Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel, and today we will have a look at the latest version of Tibco Spotfire 10.3, which they also call as Spotfire X. So if you are a business intelligence enthusiast, if you are a Spotfire user, and if you are learning Spotfire, please follow this video, like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel for more upcoming tutorials and videos on Spotfire. So for now, let's dive into this new version. What you see on the screen is the homepage when you launch the Spotfire for the first time. Have a look. All right, I know you must be feeling a little different because that's how this current version is. It's a lot different. A lot of things have changed. A lot of new things have come up. There are new icons, new features. So let's explore. What you see on the right is a small tutorial video from the Tibco community itself. If you click on this icon, it opens up in Explorer the Spotfire X Quick Start Guide from Tibco itself. Okay, now we will quickly begin exploring some data by clicking on this plus icon. There are recommended visualizations. You can use the different data connections like Oracle, HANA, Apache. You can use Clipboard and Information Designer to bring in data. You can browse the library, or you can also use your local files, local CSV or Explorer or Excel files. Let's use one superstore file, which is a public data set available online. Let's load this data and see what features Tibco Spotfire X has for us. All right, so in this place you can change the worksheet, you can change the variable type of the different columns. This is the same legacy feature that we had in the earlier versions. Click OK here, and you have to just click OK one more time, and then the data would load. All right, so since the data set is small, this will not take long, and that's when we will see what Tibco Spotfire X has in store for us. All right, so this page is the one that comes up when you load the data for the first time. Yes, this page is quite different from what we used to have earlier, and this one is more user friendly. In fact, more beginner user friendly page when you load the data for the first time. So let's have a look. The different features that shows up on this page is start from the data. So this will, if you click this, it will open up the left panel of this particular icon, data and analysis. In this way, you can have a look at the different columns that are available in your data set. So let's say ship mode. So you can have a look at what are the filters, what are the values available in ship mode. So let's say you want to have ship mode by sales. So you press control and select the sales as well. So if you do this, so a recommended visualization would come up like view sales per ship mode, view sales per ship mode of bar chart. Well, this is one thing, and then you can click on the gear icon here. In this way you can have a look at more details of that particular column. What is the variable type of the column, what is the formatting, what is if you have a look at the ship date column, and then this you can also do a custom sort. You can delete a column, you can rename a column, look at the unique values, you can do all those things here, right? So this is what comes up when you click start from data. If you want to start from visualizations directly, you can click here and maybe have a cross table, have a bar chart, a waterfall, line, pie, and more. All right, and let's have a look at the new feature, the explore by searching. If you click this, it gives you a small search bar. Let's say you want to have a look at sales by segment, right? If you press sales by segment and just wait, it will pop up certain recommended visualizations of the two columns that you have already typed in. Look, All right, let's say this one, or maybe a scatter plot. So if you click this whatever selected visualization you have chosen, it will appear on the page behind. See, maybe a look at a histogram. Yep, quite an easy and useful feature that this new version of Tibco Spotfire has come up with. All right, if you really are a developer that start working on visualizations from scratch, select start from visualizations, go for a cross table perhaps, and continue with maybe a line chart. And if you want to go for let's say a bar chart, you can also do it right from here. All right, all the things can be moved around. Let's say if you want to bring this visualization below this, quite an easy way to do so. Let's say you want a pie chart similar to this bar chart. Right click this, duplicate this visualization, again right click the second visualization, and all right, just taking a bit longer. If you right click this visualization, okay, then switch visualization to pie chart, a pie chart would pop up, right? So quite an easy way. Let's say if you want to move this pie chart below this, so 4 different visualizations in 4 different sections, right? All these are very dynamic. Let's have a look at the filter feature here. If you just maybe filter out on maybe a ship mode, which is only regular air, all these visualizations would change dynamically, right? So, and you would also see the filtered data. There are total 1952 rows, but only 1677 of them are having express air and regular air, right? If you want to look at how many delivery truck, maybe do this filter, only 1712 out of 19, only 275 out of 1952 rows are this particular ship mode. All right, so reset these filters. You can either close this filter from here or use this icon to reset filters. Now let me show you how marking happens. If let's say you mark this data, it will also highlight in every visualization and also show you how many rows that you have marked. Also, if you want to get details on this particular marked rows, just go to view and click details on demand, and details on demand panel would come up here. You can drag the details on demand panel as well here, and all this selected data set have all the granular data put up here. You can right click and export the data when you are in browser, or you can do a file export data to file when you are in the client. So you can close this visualization. If you click outside, the marking will go away. All right, what more? Let's say you want to have a sum of discount. Along with that, in the same cross table, you also want to look at the count of customers. So okay, sum of discount as discount dollar comma count of customer ID as count of customers. All right, so this will give you, and then you have to need to have the column names on the top if you're having multiple expressions. So in this way you get both the discount dollars and the count of customers. What you also need to do is look at the different properties here and go to the formatting, because discount dollar should be in the currency format, and let's make it crisp, use a short number format. And the count of customers, let's keep it a number, right? Let's keep it a number with the 0 decimals, right? So count of customers 56, discount dollar is 2.75 for order priority is critical. You can also add a hierarchy here. Let's say you want to do it by order priority and ship mode. Let's say you want to do order priority, ship mode, and region. You will get that as well, right? So this hierarchy is possible. the multiple dimensions are possible, and you can on the top also you can put multiple dimensions. That's what cross table does for you. So again, have a look at the different menu now. On the file menu we have the option to save it as a local or as a file in the library. You can export the data in the visualization as a PDF or as a Excel, and you can do a document properties here and manage and trust the scripts that you write. In the edit section, filters and markings. In the data sections, you add the calculated columns and look at the column properties and the data table properties. In the visualizations, you maybe change the canvas styling if you want to have a dark theme which is a little more fancy than the light theme, more exciting, then you can go ahead with that, or maybe arrange the visualizations properties more. In the view, you have all the things that were there earlier on the toolbar. We have filters, details on demand, collaboration, bookmarks, and more. Looking at the tool section, we have the development option. If you do not see this option, make sure you go to the options and select show development menu. It's very useful if you want to see exactly how your visualization or your analytics will look in the browser, Explorer or Chrome or Mozilla. There's a help community and the user details are available here. You can redo or undo any changes that you do in your visualization. The search option is again right up here, and this will the notifications that were earlier up here in the bottom has moved up, and the tabs have moved down, right? The collaboration panel is up here, the bookmarks, the filters, and the visualization property, the marked visualization, the one that is selected. Okay, so these are things on the top. Let's have a look at the left panel. This is new to this version of Spotfire. By clicking this, you can load more data sets in your analytics. By using data and analysis, you can look at the different columns that are available in your analytics and in your data set, in the different data sets that you have in your analytics. Visualization types, you can choose any visualization and bring it up here. Line, chart, combination, box plot, anything. What is this? Is something new. This is data canvas. Quite an interesting and new feature up here in this new version of Spotfire. So this new feature gives you a place, a centralized place where you can do anything to your data set. You can add rows, you can add columns, you can rename your data table, you can delete the data table, replace it with something else, and see what all changes have you done to your data set. Let's say, for example, if you want to add any rows or columns to your data set, this is the plus sign where all the action is. Click up here. Let's say you want to add rows or columns, then you can do it up here, right? Okay, let's say you go to the data and add a calculated column, right? Let's say you do upper of ship mode, right? And then you just name it ship mode caps. Okay, let's say I'm just okay. So you see added calculated column ship mode caps. It tells you what all changes have been made to your data table, and it tells you the number of transformations or changes or operations that have been done on your data set, right? If you add rows, it will, if you add columns, it will all come up here. You can see the changes, you can edit the changes. It's the one centralized place to know all your data set operations, and it's a very useful place. All right, so this was data canvas for you. Well, I think I've covered pretty much everything in this new version, all the new features of adding the files, of using the visualization capabilities, the way you can have a look at the different columns of the data set, and also the data canvas. So this is it. This is the new version. I'm sure you would be working on this new version from now on. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you cannot find any feature, or let me know if you are eager to know how to use a particular feature. This is the new version of Spotfire, Spotfire 10.3, also called as Spotfire X. This is Prince signing off. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye bye.